Hey there, quirky people! Today we're going to give you an insight upon what the future of MCU could be. For the first time, an MCU phase won't give us an Avengers movie.
You say that?
The Avengers brand has possibly been put on a break, as it will take around 3 to 4 years for the new Avengers to assemble. There's just a lot of ground to be covered. A lot of new characters have to be introduced before they team up with the veterans. By then, a lot of new technologies will be a part of the MCU. Earth isn't what it used to be. Sentient beings from other planets are going now common on Earth. More commotion from other planets and the opening of Wakanda could mean advancement of technology.
We don't do that.
And Earth could actually get tech from other universes now that the whole multiverse has been opened up. But one great piece of tech that could be featured heavily in the next Avengers movie is a teleportation machine. Tony Stark was able to design a successful time GPS to navigate time through quantum realm. And that will now be put to use to a much greater effect, especially when the Avengers will have to take on Kang.
See you soon.
Now don't get confused. The new Avengers team won't continuously travel through time. But they'd use Tony's GPS wrist device to travel on Avengers missions throughout the universe, or perhaps even the multiverse. You see, the number of members in the Avengers is going to increase substantially. We can already count at least 30 heroes to be a part of the team by the time Avengers 5 happens. Captain Marvel, Thor, Doctor Strange, Hulk, Sam Wilson, and even Namor might be the joint leaders of this team. Reed Richards is surely going to play an important role after the Fantastic Four establish themselves. Then the other members of the team will be Spider-Man, She-Hulk, Ms. Marvel, the Mighty Thor, Ant-Man, the Wasp, Moon Knight, Blade, Shang-Chi, Black Knight, Captain Britain, and possibly a few Eternals, if not all of them. We haven't added the Young Avengers and the other assorted mutants yet, but they could also come under the Avengers banner. Since so many heroes will be Avengers now, we're presuming that this team will actually turn into an organization. The top brass, that is the leaders of the team, will present a unified front coming from different backgrounds. They will run the Avengers as an organization with the leaders having oversight upon all Avengers. Instead of being a totally public or private organization, the Avengers will be a mix of both worlds. After having saved the universe, the world governments will have to trust them upon that, and vice versa. 2 or more new Avengers headquarters will form up. One of them could be located at the same place where the previous headquarters was. We have reason to believe that the old Avengers Tower will now be turned into the Baxter Building. So that could be another Avengers headquarter. But we'd love it if the location of the main Avengers headquarters is kept a secret that is inaccessible.
Yes!
The last time, Thanos was easily able to take it down as it is. Other villains could do the same if it is easily accessible. So I believe that the new one could be like the Justice League's Watchtower, which exists in space. In the MCU, SWORD has also come up with a new base in space. So the Avengers could also have a space base, or an headquarters that is in water body, like the Raft. Actually, Namor should help with that. And another one of the bases could be set up in Wakanda. All these will be the ones to coordinate with the United Nations, the Sanctums, Swords, Atlantis, and perhaps even the Guardians. And the entrances into these bases would be through the teleportation gateway, which will be similar to the time machine we saw in Endgame. Every Avenger that will be recruited into the team would get an exclusive wrist device that only they could use. These devices will allow the heroes to travel from one particular location to another within seconds using the quantum realm. You see, the Avengers would enter the quantum realm through the teleportation gateway and then exit at the location of their mission. They'd just have to add the coordinates and poof, they'd reach their destination anywhere in time or in the multiverse. This way, the workings of the Avengers would become very effective as they would respond to threats much quicker. And they could even help other universes and timelines against their world-ending threats. I believe that all universes are going to face a common big bad now, and that would be the Council of Kangs. But anyway, the Pym particles will obviously be put into mass production. Hank Pym would realize what is at stake when he comes across Kang in Quantum Mania, and he'd surely help with the installation of the quantum gateways in all Avengers bases. It will be like the Zeta tubes that the Young Justice series features. The heroes will come and go through these headquarter gateways on a regular basis. And because only the members of Avengers could use their devices, the villains won't be able to use them to enter the Avengers headquarters, even if they capture one of the heroes.
Shit!
Another protocol involved with the wrist device will be that time travel through them will be prohibited.
What the?
Since time travel could cause a lot of multiversal problems, the devices probably shouldn't allow traveling through time.
That does it!
And that's what Kang could exploit when he arrives on the scene. The likes of Shuri, Reed Richards, and Hank Pym would work together in order to make teleportation very organized. And all the Avengers will have to wear the devices at all times so that their whereabouts would be monitored during their assigned missions. The possibilities of using these devices could become endless. The likes of Thor and Doctor Strange might have their own teleportation devices, but the rest of the Avengers would make their terrestrial and extraterrestrial travels easier through their time-space GPS watches. Just look at how easily the TVA used to intervene into branch realities with their temp pads. This is what the Avengers will be capable of now. They won't even have to open up orange doors to enter a location. They could just appear out of thin air. They could choose to split up or assemble at one location according to their requirements. A battle won't be fought on a divided front. For instance, the Avengers lost when they fought Thanos on 2 separate fronts. Tony, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and 3 of the Guardians fought him on Titan, whereas the rest of the Avengers fought him on Earth and Wakanda. This is why they lost. But in Endgame, the Avengers were all brought together by Doctor Strange, Wong, and other sorcerers, and they won. The problem of location would never return with the teleportation devices. Now let's wait and see if Marvel takes an element from our theory in Avengers 5. I believe that it could come in very handy while battling Kang. What do you guys think about it? Let us know in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed the video. And do check out some other fun videos on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.